Holland America. If cruise lines had duper ratings, Holland America would be a 6.5. Why? Because they're the only mainstream cruise line that put a pickleball court on every single ship in the fleet. That's 11 ships, all with permanent top deck courts, ocean views, and yes, complimentary beginner lessons. And they didn't just duct tape this together. In 2022, Holland America actually partnered with USA Pickleball to make it official. That means regulation-sized courts, sanctioned gear, and sometimes even hosted tournaments on board. Want to play a sunrise game on the open sea? Holland America says, here's your paddle. Want to hit your third shot drop with a whale in the background? Holland America says, why not both? This is the only cruise line where pickleball is built in, not an afterthought. If you want to guarantee play, this is the gold standard. Everyone else is playing catch-up. Royal Caribbean. The cruise line that builds floating cities then remembers they should probably leave room for a court. Here's the deal. Many Royal Caribbean ships offer pickleball. We're talking Wonder of the Seas, Odyssey of the Seas, Harmony, Freedom, Oasis, Mariner, and even Adventure of the Seas. The catch? On most ships, pickleball is played in shared spaces like basketball courts or Seaplex multi-use zones. So, if you show up for a dink rally and there's a dodgeball tournament happening, good luck, and while they don't offer it on every ship, the trend is growing fast. Newer ships like Icon of the Seas and the upcoming Utopia and Star of the Seas all include pickleball in their official sport court layouts. Some ships do have dedicated courts, but the split depends on ship age and class. Celebrity. Now flip over to Celebrity Cruises, Royal's more refined sibling. Celebrity isn't as flashy, but it's quietly building a solid pickleball resume. You'll find courts on at least 9 ships, including the Edge class, Beyond, Apex, Ascent, and Excel, all with rooftop courts. The Solstice class, Eclipse, Equinox, and Solstice come with courts on the sports deck. And even older Millennium class ships like Infinity and Summit have functional setups. But like Royal, many of these are multi-use courts, and the vibe leans more elegant casual than hardcore tournament grind. The Edge class ships lead the fleet with dedicated space and upgraded amenities, making them the best bet if you're serious about playing. Carnival. Carnival wasn't early to the pickleball party, but they're definitely on the guest list now. As of 2025, 18 Carnival ships offer pickleball in some form. On newer ships like Carnival Celebration, Mardi Gras, and Jubilee, you'll find sports square courts where pickleball is officially part of the lineup. But don't expect pristine conditions. Most Carnival setups are multi-use, usually sharing space with basketball, soccer, or whatever chaotic dodgeball tournament just wrapped up. Think of it as pick-up pickleball with a side of chaos. Still, the courts are real, the paddles are free to borrow, and the vibe. Very pickleball after Margarita's energy. Norwegian. Starting with their Prima-class ships like Norwegian Prima and Norwegian Viva, Norwegian said, let's stop pretending, and built actual dedicated pickleball courts. No sharing, no basketball hoops, no dodgeballs flying at your head. Just clean, pro-style courts on the top deck with great views and real fencing. They even expanded the courts to upcoming ships like Norwegian Aqua and Norwegian Luna. Translation? If you're booking a Norwegian cruise, you've got a strong shot at a legit pickleball experience and not just a taped-up line on some forgotten sports court. Regent 7 Seas. Regent doesn't mess around. Their newest ships, Explorer, Splendor, Grandeur, and Prestige, all feature fully enclosed dedicated pickleball courts. Not shared, not converted. These are regulation-sized courts tucked high up with panoramic ocean views and zero distractions. You're not just hitting a drop shot, you're doing it on a private luxury deck next to someone who probably owns a vineyard. Explorer Journeys. Their first 2 ships, Explorer 1 and Explorer 2, both feature outdoor enclosed pickleball courts. And get this, they even offer pickleball lessons and organized group play, and it's like a floating country club, just with better scenery. Crystal Cruises. Crystal Symphony and Crystal Serenity both added top-deck dedicated pickleball courts during their relaunch. These aren't taped-down afterthoughts. The courts are designed for the game, complete with quality nets, padded surfaces, and premium paddles, probably monogrammed. Ama Waterways. This is one of the few river cruise lines getting in on the pickleball action. Their ship Ama Magna, which cruises the Danube River, has a top-deck pickleball court. That's right. While gliding past castles in Austria, you can stop mid-backhand and say, was that a fortress or a forehand? Sure, space is tight on river ships. But Ama Magna made it work. And with fewer passengers on board, your wait time to play is basically non-existent. It's like a private club that floats past vineyards. Margaritaville at sea. Yes, this is a real cruise line based on Jimmy Buffett's music, and yes, it has pickleball courts. Both Margaritaville at Sea Paradise and the new Islander feature designated spaces for the sport. They've even branded it Paradise Pickleball at Sea. which is either brilliant marketing or a sitcom waiting to happen. Either way, the courts are legit, and the post-match margaritas are probably flowing by 10 a.m. Virgin Voyages. Their ships are adults-only, ultra-modern, and full of surprise features, including a multi-use sports court where pickleball often pops up. You won't find formal tournaments or lessons here, but you will find solid vibes, good music, and very stylish paddles. Princess Cruises, a solid mid-tier option with newer ships like Sun Princess, Discovery Princess, and Enchanted Princess that have dedicated courts on Deck 18. Their older ships, like Emerald and Regal, usually offer sports courts where pickleball is part of the schedule. So the courts vary, but the commitment's real. And growing, MS Cruises. This is a Europe-based fleet with massive ships and occasional pickleball. MS World Europa, Meraviglia, and Virtuosa all have Sportplex arenas that support pickleball. It's not the focus, but it's there if you find the right time slot and dodge the soccer kids. Cunard Line. Think tuxedos, tea time, and turf courts. Queen Mary 2, Queen Elizabeth, Queen Anne, and Queen Victoria all offer paddle sports areas adaptable for pickleball. In fact, Queen Anne partnered with Pickleball England to bring in a full court and gear. Regal with a rally. Oceania Cruises. Oceania goes beyond just listing pickleball in their daily activity programs. Vista launched in 2023, and Allura launched in 2025. Both feature dedicated pickleball courts on their sports decks. The upcoming Sonata in 2027 will include courts as well. Riviera and Marina still offer pickleball, but the newer ships like Vista and Allura lift Oceania's profile into the premium pickleball tier. These are dedicated courts, not borrowed space, and they're designed for higher-level play. If it's a windy sea day, your dink might still end up in the Atlantic, but at least you'll be playing on a proper court. Windstar Cruises. Windstar, known for small luxury ships, is now hosting themed pickleball sailings and tournaments. Ships like the Star Breeze are part of the annual Tahiti Senior Pickleball Tournament, showing that even the boutique lines see a competitive advantage in building courts at sea. This isn't accidental. It's strategic, luxury-focused, and proof that pickleball has fully infiltrated every corner of the cruise industry. Did you notice the one major cruise line not mentioned here? Disney Cruise Line, despite dominating the family and entertainment market, offers precisely 0 pickleball courts on board, on any ship, including the newest arrivals like Disney Treasure and Disney Wish. So, if you thought you could post up with Mickey and launch a cross-court winner, you're going to need a bigger fantasy. Subscribe to learn about your next pickleball adventure on land or sea.